French drop. Okay, you've heard of it, but maybe you don't know what it is. So what is it? Well, it's probably one of the first coin vanishes that any magician learns how to do. I don't think it's great for anything but coins. I don't think it's great for cards. I don't think it's great for balls. But it's great for coins because coins can fall flat in your hand. And so I'm going to show you how to do the French drop. I'm going to show you how to do it right, in my opinion. There's a couple ways to do it. I'll show you both. And then I'll show you why it works so well with coins. So let's get into it. Okay, so essentially the French drop is this. You show a coin and you take it and then you rub it like just, you rub on it just like this, and then you make it disappear. And it goes, but I've got it in this hand. So it's a fancy way to make it look like you're taking a coin, but the coin remains in your dominant hand. I'm right-handed, so this is where I'm starting. A lot of people, here's the mechanics of it. You show a coin just like this, and then you take the coin, but it's still right there. So what's happening is you're just letting the coin fall. This is the way that I don't like to do the French drop. I'm gonna get that out of the way first. I'll show you the way I don't like, and then I'll show you the way I like better, okay? So this is the way I don't like. You show the coin. This seems a little weird and unnatural to me, but maybe that's just me. I don't know, it could just be crazy. But you're gonna show the hands. I like having the 3 fingers open so that it looks like clearly there's nothing else in the hand. You take it, and you're just letting it fall. Okay, so essentially it's looking like this. Boop. You just let it fall into the hand. So you're showing your hands with windows at first, and then boop, it just falls back into your hand like that. Okay, let's see that from the back angle. Okay, so here's the coin, and you're showing it, got the fingers open, and then boop. You have to say boop. I do. So you go in and you're acting now, you're coming with the other hand and you're acting like you're grabbing it, but it's a big fat miss. The coin falls into your hand, and then you act like your left hand or your non-dominant hand is taking the coin. I guess it really doesn't matter hand dominance, you can do it whichever way. But I start with it in my dominant hand, which is my right hand. It's weird because I do card tricks left-handed. That's a long story. I'll get into that later. But that's the way I don't like to do it. So it's more like the coin is facing out like this. Okay, now let me show you the way I like to do it. Okay, for me, I think I like showing the coin, and the thing is, what you should get used to is you can pivot the coin around in your finger, in your fingers. But I like holding the coin like this, but then when I bring my hand down like this, I like to display the coin like this, because this seems to me more natural than showing a coin like this. I would never do this. This just seems weird to me. Now, if this is cool for you, ultimately it's gotta be good for you. That's why I'm showing you both ways. But for me, this is weird. This is better. Because maybe that's just who I am. Okay, so I like showing everybody the coin like this. It's sort of an up and a down, and then I take it like this. That seems just to me like a much more natural way to let the coin fall, but it's still doing the same thing. It's just falling to the side. And then I've got it in finger palm. Remember finger palm? If you want to know about palming coins, check out my palming coins video, because that's one that you should know first before you come to this. But because palming coins is like rudimentary. You want to make sure everything hinges on palming coins. Okay, so I got the coin here, and then I just do it. Now, what's happening with the left hand while I do that? Essentially, I'm going to switch to a bigger coin. I'm going to use the Eisenhower half or silver dollar so you can see it even better. But I'm coming in and I'm doing a big fat fake. I'm acting like I'm taking the coin. And it has to look like I'm really taking the coin. As a matter of fact, it is. I did take the coin. You want to make it look like, if I took the coin, what would it look like? So there I took the coin, There I took the coin. There I didn't take the coin. You want it to look exactly the same, you know? I took the coin. Here it is. I didn't take the coin. There it is. Or there it isn't. Okay, and it falls back into finger palm just like that. So I like showing the coin. I can show it just like this, but then when I'm getting ready, I like to just go like this. I like this for a couple reasons. Because also, if I'm surrounded, I am now masking the coin. You can't see, if you're to my left, you can't see the coin. If you're to my right, you also can't see it. Okay, so this to me is good. There, I've taken it. And I'm actually, it's really hard to see the coin even in finger palm, even if you're standing to my left. Arguably, if I take it this way, now you can still see the coin. But if I'm holding my hand like this, now these fingers kind of block it from over here. That's another reason I like it better. Okay, so just little subtleties on the French drop, but that's basically the French drop. It takes practice. You're gonna reach for it, and oh, I guess I should, let me show you what that looks like from the back so you know what your left thumb is doing. Okay, so I'm back to the my angle view. If I'm coming like this with my thumb, essentially this thumb is gonna go over the coin. Like I'm taking it like that. So the coin goes under my thumb. So that was up to speed again. Drink. Now there's something in magic called a big movement masks a small movement. So when I'm doing the French drop, this hand is gonna come forward. Okay, because that's another thing is, this is doing the bigger movement, and I'm moving it to the foreground. Once it's in the foreground, this is where the eye of the spectator goes. To here, to this hand, okay? So whenever you're vanishing a coin, you want to take the heat off of where the coin actually is. So it's like I usually just get that hand out of play, and now this is theater. You know, this is just he's you know, kneading his hand. There must be something in there, and then you make it look like you're dematerializing the coin. Whoa, you know, and you do whatever magic moves you want. But that's how you get rid of it. So bang, it's gone. So that's what it looks like from the back, and that's what it looks like from the front. One more time from the front, just to show you what I do with once I take it with my left hand, I get this hand out of there. A lot of times I will just let it fall flat, and then it's gone. Okay, sidebar. If you're using a big coin, like an Eisenhower coin, or if you're using any kind of $50 I think this is like 1.5 inches in diameter, you can finger palm it like that. You can do that with a Kennedy coin too, but I'm just sort of pinching it between my pinky and my forefinger like that. But this is a little unnatural looking. If I use a bigger coin, that looks pretty hidden, you know? I'm just keeping it in there like that. So once I take the coin, there it is. My hand can just fall back to the side just like that, and I can even put that on my leg, and you know, act like, you know, I'll show you what I mean. Is if I take that, nobody's looking here. It's gone. And now they also don't think that I can possibly lift it or carry it around with my fingers just like that. So I can move it into classic palm. I can brush off my fingers, and then one of the ways I just this is a convincer that I've gotten a lot of mileage out of. Whenever I do this, brush my hand and go boom like that, I got a big fat coin palmed there. But for whatever reason, that tends to go by people, and they think that is the empty hand, you know? They thought they saw it. It's gone. It looks like emptiness. In the meantime, I can reach for something else with this hand, and then my dirty hand, I can just I'll pocket the coin, I'll get rid of it. So anyways, that's just a little extra stuff. But that's the French drop. I hope you guys liked that. I hope that you practice it and learn it. It's one of the basics, it's one of the foundations of coin magic, and it's totally useful. I still use it. It's one of the first vanishes I ever learned, and I still use it all the time. If you liked this video, I hope you will give it a big thumbs up, and if you like this kind of content, why don't you consider subscribing to Hey Pete? I try to do different kinds of creative stuff on this channel all the time, but I'm trying to do magic stuff too. So hope to see you guys in the next video. Until then, we'll see you later.